Hey, we're in Dinosaur Valley State Park. The birds are awesome. Saw a scarlet red cardinal a little while ago. Group just walked out. Group of kids looking at it. It is about 103 out here with the heat index. I've got a lot of water here in my shoulder. It's hot. I've got the hat, and got out here, maybe spend an hour or two, see if we can get a nice sunset through the trees. We're actually about 3 hours before sunset now, but with the trees back there and stuff, I think just even if I don't get the proper sunset, just some long shadows will be awesome. So we will head in, look for some, I don't know, 60 million year old dinosaur tracks. We've got the 25-year anniversary of Jurassic Park movie. I don't know if that's the movie. I guess that would be the movie. The book was awesome. I read the book before they made it into a movie. It was after I got out of college, right when I got out of college, actually, summer of '92, and I just couldn't put it down. The ideas of dinosaurs and DNA and chaos theory, just one of my all-timers, along with the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the original. Those two are what always come to mind when I'm thinking of all-time movies. So we're not here because of the 25-year anniversary. We're here because I wanted to go out and shoot some video, shoot some photos with the Fuji X-T20 and my new Rokinon wide-angle 12mm. So should be pretty good. Let's put the hat on and get started. Heading down the trail. The Paluxy River, one of the shortest in Texas. This is where dinosaurs hung out. So I guess it was a river 60 million years ago as well. The bird sounds are great. Got the sun up there behind me. I just love the sounds. That's the best part about being in these places alone. The sounds. Oh, this is so great. This is why you come out here. This is why you do it. Love it. Oh man. It's really great. I've got the vlogging stick, but the Joby Gorilla, but gosh, why mess up the frame with me? This is just spectacular. It's pretty calm, the river. You can imagine some sauropods trumping along through here. You know, you've got the rocks, and as the river recedes, you know, it'll fill back up. Here's the whole riverbed, but as it recedes, they have found dinosaur tracks here and they have preserved them, made casts of them, but just the riverbed itself is the amazing part. We'll find some dinosaur prints, I'm sure, but for now, just take in the river. This is a little land bridge, rock bridge. We're gonna walk across to get to the other side. There might be a footprint right over in there. We'll check it out. All right, I flipped the hat off. The sun's behind some nice clouds back there. Oh, cool green dragonfly. If it comes back out, I'll have to... Little fishies. Interesting. Kind of loaded down. Hope I don't lose it all. All right, made it across. We'll see. These tracks, nah. Don't look like tracks over here. Nice boulder though. Nice boulder action behind. Hey, this guy right here, I'll put it behind me. It's kind of like the profile of a, brontosaurus head or something. This here. These impressions here are what I thought when I was standing on the other side and came across that rock bridge, or what I thought the sun's coming out now just perfectly. Wow, you can see some shadows here. I was thinking maybe some of this could be prints, but I mean, it's almost more like mud than rock. I don't see these having been preserved for tens of millions of years, but we'll have to see. More sound. Put the hat back on. The sun's peeking in and out. We're looking for dino tracks. Could be that the water is a little higher up and could be more down in the water. Hard to say, really. I have a map that shows some prints. And it says there's some right here. Bird site, Ozark site. Don't know. Great river noise. Let's take a listen. All right, we're gonna do another one of these rock bridges. See if we navigate this one okay. Some of the rocks are kind of wobbly. Whoa. Okay. My gear is not waterproof. So, yeah. There's the map. So right up in here, there should be more tracks. Not really seeing them. No, this is riveting video so far. It is cool out here though. I mean, the journey being the reward definitely applies here. Huh. Beautiful though. Screw the dinosaurs. Let's just hang out here and enjoy the river. Like a good spot to set up shop. You may even see some things flying around, running around behind me. You will quickly learn about me if you watch these videos, is that I'm not a big critter kind of guy. I don't like creepy crawly things, like fire ants, snakes, spiders. Pretty much all I've seen are fire ants around here, just a few. No spiders or snakes, though I know they're here. Wolves, bears, dinosaurs. Don't expect to see any of that here. But why am I doing this? I'm doing this not because I'm an amazing photographer or videographer, or for you to learn things from me about that kind of thing. I'm doing this mainly for me at this point. Push myself out to do the stuff I've always wanted to do. Get out, explore, see things, drive an hour, hour and a half. It's, you know, Texas it's a big place, it's a diverse place. The scenery, the people, and as a transplanted New Yorker when I was 8 years old, it had its good points, being a Dallas Cowboys fan. During the glory days, going to the University of Texas, great university. Family values, oh my gosh, there is the brightest scarlet red cardinal right across the river, and there's a female too, so I don't know if he'll make his way over here. Gosh, I hope he does. But great place to raise a family, and now to just get out and see it, explore. What I want to bring the channel is walking around, getting sunsets in Fort Worth, getting the cathedral there, doing the cultural things in Dallas as well. But then also get out here, about an hour, hour and a half southwest of where I live, in Glen Rose, is this place. Get down to the hill country. Gosh, there's the coolest birds. Get down to the hill country, shoot some things in Austin, Fredericksburg, make my way down to San Antonio, the Mission Trail. The missions there from the 1700s, the Spanish missions are amazing. Some are restored, some are just in their natural, worn down, kind of ruinous state. Get out west to Big Bend, get up to Paladuro, up in the Panhandle. Big Bend and Paladuro will be just awesome. Those are the places I had in mind when I got this lens, this wide angle lens. I've never shot with a wide angle lens before. Sorry, there's another cool bird over there. I've got to turn the camera on some of these birds. But I'm afraid if I get up and walk around, they'll all scatter. So sorry you guys don't get to see this just yet. Maybe they'll come in later. Or maybe I'll just hop into the bag there and pull out my old Nikon with the 55 to 300 mil lens and get in tight on some of these bad boys. Why don't I just do that? Okay, I'm gonna hop down and do that. pointed the tripod up into here. Heard something larger than a bird, but cool birds flittering around. It got me thinking about, just waiting here for the birds to come by or for something to happen, just like the dinosaurs would have done tens of millions of years ago. Just hung out by the river, knowing that sooner or later something would need a drink, would come down out of the trees, kind of look around, feel at ease, and next thing you know, bam! A raptor jumps on them. Something watching from the trees that they didn't know about. But it's, I don't know, you can let your mind go crazy thinking about this very place. I know water lines have receded and come in and gone out throughout time, but somehow this riverbed was muddy 60 million years ago, just like it is today. And land dinosaurs hung out here, and a young sauropod kind of lumbered down the river with a faster moving large, bigger than a raptor but smaller than a T-Rex guy came along, and who knows what happened. I don't know that they found fossils of it or just the prints. Sounds are just great. But I ripped off a few pictures of just the river going that way and that way. I'm sure some of you will laugh at us Texans calling this a river, but it is. It's always flowing. And it's crazy because you can see from the terrain, it's very scrub desert land climate out here, super dry. As you move from East Texas into the plains into Dallas, and then I guess on screen you'd be going that way, east to west, Dallas, and then Fort Worth, and then you come down here to Glen Rose, and at the beginning of the hill country, there's actually a nuclear power plant here. It was built, I think it was commissioned around 1990 or so, right here in Glen Rose, probably, I don't know, maybe 10 miles from here. It's got the two big domed water-cooled reactor things on a reservoir. It's crazy thinking about dinosaurs here and then nuclear reactor there. It's the way things are. It's the way they've always been. Progress. Things come, things go. And that's what we do. Saying bye to this area for now. Saw some huge vultures walk up. Back again. You can kind of load it down. I thought it made more sense to have the Nikon at the ready rather than packing it up in the bag and having to unload. Tough enough with two tripods, the Joby and the real bad boy. And then you've got the camera bag and the water. Quite the production here. I'll give you guys, I lost the strap there, some nice river view as we move along. There are no tracks here. You can see it's just flat. Oh, could be one. No, not a dino track. They're pretty clearly marked on the map. Right along here is just a stagnant riverbed. Not a lot of current flowing through there. Still beautiful. It makes it easy for birds to pick things out in the water. But nice. I'll give you guys a feel for the whole thing. It occurred to me that I was on 1 meter focus. This is a fully manual lens. For basically the whole time I've been walking and talking. So I may have been out of focus because I'm not really 3 feet away from this guy. I'm about a foot and a half. So I may have been a little blurry. We'll have to see about that. I've got it set to a foot now. Dunno. Wish I could find the dang cardinals at this point. This is probably turning into B-roll, but that's okay. Here we are again. Not sure if you can see my sweat in the sun. Gorgeous day out. It's nice and hot. We've come up from the riverbed. Gonna walk down a little further down the river. Let's see what we see, if anything. Not sure, but I had to come back up to the trail here in order to move up because you can't really walk along the river down there. It just kind of, the river widens out with not really a bank to walk along. So, and I know I'm kind of ridiculous with all my stuff. This reminds me of a picture I had of myself that my parents took long ago. I think I was like 12, back in 1982 or whenever. And a nice meadow here. We'll turn it around and let you guys take a look. I'm gonna zoom out to the infinity there. Infinity and beyond. Gosh, I just love the blue sky. Texas is so great for blue skies. Views that go forever. Wow. This is just spectacular. There's a trail I came out from. There we are. Now back to me. The picture, I was just a nerd, not like today, like a geek, kind of cool, ruling the world. It was back when we geeks gave the word geek a bad name. And I could go down, but why? When I can just go around. So I had everything. I had the knockoff Sony Walkman radio. I had the headphones for that. I had braces. I had the headgear thing that kind of latched into your braces and strapped around the back of your neck. I think I didn't have a shirt on because we had a swimming pool. I was just standing there in my swim trunks, all geared out with the headphones and the headgear, and probably loaded up with a few more things. And here we are 36 years later, and things really haven't changed all that much, except for I'm outdoors. It's probably pretty blinding right there. We'll put it back here. Wow, that's a great sun right there. Need to get back to the shade though. I'm sure you can see the sweat rolling down my face. As great as this is, probably need to wipe it off. into the forest. Good thing about this Rokinon is it's got the manual, everything right there on the barrel. It's just made for, you know, quick f-stop adjustments, focus adjustments. As you can tell from this video, I'm still learning it, but I am learning it. So maybe one day all of you will benefit. But between the nice kit lens that I got, which is an 18 to 55 auto everything, and it is really good. And then this manual guy, I think this is the way we came in. And then the big zoom on the Nikon for stills. I think we should be set. I should have brought the sunglasses out here. Did not do that. Sorry eyeballs. Well, one more wiping the brow. I'm not gonna stay out here longer. I'm by myself. I'm not one of the brave souls, one of the Ben Horns or the Thomas Heatons of the world. Gosh, the birds are amazing. I'll have to get that in a second. It's a super bluebird with an orange breast on it. I don't like being after dark by myself. You know, in case something does come out, I wouldn't know the first thing about beating it off, fending it off. But on that note, let me see if I can grab this. Oh, there he goes. He's so cool. Maybe I can walk over in the grass and get him. Bye. Hey, Chris. Can you hear me? I only thought I was leaving. When I got back out there, it was, let me bump this back down. There was a group grown up from that tour group I saw earlier, and they asked me if I had seen anybody back in here who had come back to get his stuff, and I hadn't. So I asked if he wanted me to help him look. He said he was told to stay put in case the kid came back. So I'm venturing off. Hey, Chris! So we'll see if he responds. Now, did some calling around. Your voice carries forever down the river. I was yelling up on the trail too. I don't know, he's not back here. With all the traversing I did earlier, thought maybe he would have come in behind me to the riverbed, but we'll see him. It's funny because I never could get a clean shot that I liked of the cardinal, and when I first started back here, a bright red cardinal alighted on a tree, and gosh, he was like right here, and I was blazing down the trail, and it was almost like a little temptation there, but I didn't stop. I could have fired off a shot, but the dude was standing right there. I didn't want him to think I was just going back in to shoot some more pictures. So we'll see if Chris turned up or not. Back here, back to our little awesome meadow. I'm gonna hope the guy's car is gone. And if so, I'll be happy. Looks like it's still there though. Maybe he turned up at their other site. We'll have to ask. I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, there's my cardinal again. Okay, this is kind of silly. Pretty close to the entrance. There's the store back there. But there are, it does say dinosaur tracks here. Protective social animals. There you go. It's the dude. $500. 3 years. Well, I don't know. Biloxi River. Let's see what's down here. This is the ballroom site. The Blue Hole, located on a rocky ledge down to your right. All right. Well, it's a swimming hole. Been a popular with the local residents since the 1800s. How about that? If that's really readable or not. Maybe composite if it is. Now back to me. Let's run down here. Okay, we're looking for these kinds of things. Juvenile sauropod tracks. It's funny, I've been here for hours and I haven't really seen any definitive things yet, but this is right here all along. So, let's come on down. Ooh, there's some other ones. The Acrocanthosaurus is the meat eater, the theropod. Right? No. He's kind of a duck-footed thing, maybe. No, he's a theropod, I think. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what it is. We were just up there. Came down the trail. You got that trail here. Got these steps. This is way cooler than seeing me walk along. I bumped the f-stop to it's 5.6. It's not quite as washed out. Swimming hole here is cool. Not as ancient feeling, but it's okay. I feel like we're getting closer. Whew. Hey, is there dinosaur tracks around here?
I don't think you can see it. I think the water's too high. It's usually right down. Oh, you might can see it. Can you see the dinosaur prints down there?
Dang it!
And then there are other ones are back that way.
Did you guys see some?
I've seen them before. I've been here.
Yeah, I have been too, like back in the park, but it just didn't look really like dinosaur tracks anymore. Maybe it never did. Who knows? All right, y'all have fun.
It used to be like right down there.
But the water's full. Well, maybe that's a good
You
sign.
can see through it a little bit. Let me see, Chris.
We're not in a drought, so maybe that's good.
Don't push me off that cliff.
Thanks. Nothing.
There used to be some right down here, and then yeah, I think the water's a little too high. Or not, there's another reef somewhere out here.
Huh. Yeah, the water's awesome now. Dang.
That water's really high this time.
All right, we'll enjoy, y'all.
You know what? Or not, they're on the other rock.
Oh, I think you're right.
I think they're on that other rock. Now that I'm looking.
I think you're right. I think I see it just inside the water there. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, dude, thanks.
No problem.
You have been here before. There. I'm not going over there, but there's another one over there. Wow, this is super cool. Yeah, it's worth it after all. Totally worth it. Thanks to these people. Good. Okay, it's a little better. Yeah. That makes it all worthwhile. I think you can call this a success. Flipped it around there. You know, that's how it's supposed to work. This is a perfect example of loving the solitude and the peace and quiet and blah blah blah. But when it comes down to it, we need other people. That is a fact. It's just, I love it when it comes full circle like this. Maybe they all will. We'll have to see. Okay, bye again. Right down there, to those rocks. Then we looked off down into the water. That was it. Bye-bye, Biloxi River. Until next time. One more thing before I hop in the car. I did go back out and look for that Chris kid again after I unloaded my gear earlier. Still no sign. And I had everything unloaded into the car. Kept the Nikon around the neck in case I saw the cardinal or cardinals again, and I did. So there were quite a few people waiting around for Chris. I'm sure he'll turn up. It's not a big scary place. It's just a matter of it not getting dark. They were with a big group, probably 15-20 people would be my guess. So I'm sure they'll have it covered and they'll find him. That's it. Bye.